MDPOPE is in Friday Night Funkin'. Yeah, most disturbed person on planet Earth is in Friday Night Funkin' as a mod, which I gotta admit, I claim SpaghettiOs. That may partially be my fault because I made 3 videos about this shit, which equivalently got like 1 million views. My bad. I didn't expect, some domino effect of kids making this shit in a fucking game. I mean, who expects that shit? You know what I'm saying? No one can actually foresee that. But if you don't know what MDPOPE is and you're new here, essentially it's a mixtape series by a guy named Thomas Cinemagore, where it's a compilation of about 60 clips, sometimes 100 clips, depending on which one you watch, of the most depraved, disgusting things you can find on the internet, from one man, one jar, one guy, one horse, 2 girls, 1 cup, just disgusting shot content and shit I've never seen before. There was a woman who like pissed in a pitcher and drank it. Another dude who was like eating logs of shit. There was another one where a guy had like dry aged semen from like decades and decades of just saving them up, and he was drinking them one after another. And the worst part of them all, there was a person who grabbed a cup of it, cooked it, and made eggs out of it for breakfast. And to top even that, a woman ate schmegma. If you don't know what schmegma is, essentially, if you're a guy and you don't clean your dick for long enough, you're going to get a bunch of dead skin. You're going to get a bunch of bacteria in there. And when you get all that bacteria and dead skin, it starts to make like this white looking shit on it. And this woman peels back this guy's skin. And she starts eating it, and when she's eating it, you can watch her smear it, and how like creamy it is because it's smearing. It's almost like beef tallow. It's just... Okay, enough of that. No more. You know what I'm saying. But not only did people make MDPOPE mods, somebody else made an Etika mod. Remember Etika, the YouTuber who took himself out a few years ago? Was it called TwitchCon Boys and shit like that? Yeah, he was also a streamer, huge streamer. And because he was dealing with a lot of issues, he ended up, taking himself out. Someone made a mod about Etika, one man, one jar mods. And the worst part about all of this is the fact that it's not coming from one direction, not talking about the boy band from Nickelodeon. There's a guy named like MMLL, right? That's not the guy's name, but that's a mod. But there's a guy in a group making this mod. Then when he stopped making it, what happened was there was a fan edition of another group of guys who were inspired by him to continue his mod. So that's a second group of people. Then you have something called like Live Night Funkin.com or some shit, which we're going to go over that, which is another group of people making their own mods, and they're pretty much just setting a bar and trying to top each other and continue each other's works. And I'm going to make this crazy shit. Well, if you make that crazy shit, I'm going to make this crazy shit. Oh, you didn't finish that? No, let me finish that for you. Oh, that's a good idea. Let me make it even better. And there's these several groups of just degenerates trying to top each other off. I'm not even going to put a pause on that because that's actually essentially what it is. Now, again, some of these guys do certain things and just update already what they have. But there's another guy who we're going to talk about in the next video who made some shit so horrible, it's going to be in its own video. But for now, we're going to look at some of this new stuff. All right, so this is what I was talking about. It's called live4internet.com. And this is essentially a different group of guys who are making this shit. Before we looked at Monday Morning Live Leaking. Then we looked at Monday Morning Live Leaking Fan Edition. And now we're here looking at this bullshit. And here's the MDPOPE shit. Now, if you don't know what this is essentially Thomas Cinemagore's like little character thing that he has. You know, the pig head with the chains. That's it, because like his little mascot. There we go. That's the fucking word I was looking for. I looked pretty deep for that one. You know what I'm saying? I was in a fucking cave looking for that shit. Came out, found it. Mascot. The word's right here, guys. Look, I found it. Look, guys, I found it. And here you go. It transfers into, what the fuck was that? I guess it goes back to MDPOPE. I have no clue who that's supposed to be. There you go. Some more Funky Town Gore bullshit. Which I believe Funky Town Gore is not even in the first 2 MDPOPEs. It's in the third one, which I'm going to review in the future. I know when I'm going to review it. I'm just not going to let you guys know the release date. Only patrons know. If you're a patron, shout out to all my patrons out there. They know when I'm going to do my FUBAR review. They know because I told them. You don't know. Yeah! Inner circle! Yeah! But shout out to all my patrons out there. And shout out to the future patrons as well. And when I said Etika, I was not fucking joking. Rest in peace, Etika. I was a moderate fan of his. I used to watch a lot of his stream highlights back in the day. That dude was the biggest streamer. And one thing that really pisses me off It's not just the mod, looking back at Etika, back when we actually had someone fucking entertaining. Nowadays, you got fucking Aiden Ross and Neon, who all they do is they just get like OnlyFans girls just to fucking, punch down on them. That's all they do. Just, stupid women. It's not even like they're funny or there's a punchline. They just are dorks. So that's kind of the streamers nowadays versus Etika, who is actually fucking entertaining. And it pisses me off. This is the type of streamers we had, only a few years ago, and now people like Aiden Ross and Neon are famous. For what? For what? I don't know, but here you go. This is essentially the mod, where they're having a beatbox battle on a fucking bridge. Again, it's just fucking distasteful shit. So right here is a video showing everything that is in the works and should be found in the future. And here you go. You got 2 girls, 1 cup. Yeah, this guy's making a 2 girls, 1 cup mod. 1 man, 1 jar. Ricardo Lopez. If you don't know who Ricardo Lopez is, he was like some weird fucking stalker that took himself out. Shawabi, which we already saw that was made. The 1 man, 1 jar is fucking made as well. I don't know who this Christine Chubek chick is. No clue who that is. Ronnie McNutt, as again, we saw that before. And you see how it's a completely different model because it's made by a different guy in a different group. That's the shit I was talking about. You have Ghost Rider over here, that Ghost Rider video. You have Payaso Narco, which is pretty much a cartel clown. Okay, so you got Funky Town Gore over here. You got Funky Town Football. You got this sponsored by Adidas shit. 2 guys, 1 chainsaw. You see, look, Peter Scully. That's a shout out to what the next video is gonna fucking be. Luca Magnotta, Thomas Cinemago, which you already saw. That one's pretty much done. And just Bud Dwyer and a whole bunch of other bullshit these guys are making. It's just insane how people will go out of their ways to make shit like this. So we got this video, which was uploaded in August, which is like leaks. Like, oh guys, here's a teaser trailer of other shit coming out, which essentially was the last video. But as you can see from this angle, we saw this last video. What this is like a shout out to the mosque or some shit. So you have the woman that was interviewing Peter Scully. And I am obviously, you can't see the screen no more. Because this is just straight up fucking gore. It is just straight up gore. It shows a burnt corpse on my screen. It is just straight up gore. More Ronnie McNutt shit, which obviously you can see it's different. This is the 2 girls, 1 cup thing. The women from 2 girls, 1 cup eating shit is literally on my screen right now. Not censored. It's in the corner. I can't even show you it. I can't show you it. So here you have the pit bull that ate the guy's groin off. Remember that cartel castration where they sicked a pit bull to eat the man's dick? That's on my screen. So they're making another mod of this. And now another video right here. Again, this is all by the same person uploading all these videos. All on the same YouTube channel. Is called Cupcakes. This is the OST. And then it starts playing real audio from the Gore video, but it's remixed into Friday Night Funkin'. Oh, here's the full MDPOPE battle. Again, this looks like it was made by someone else. This could be by the same people. Why is this guy who makes these mods keep doing this shit with every single character? Mind you, remember that fucking Mia Khalifa diss track? That fucking girl on, like, it wasn't even TikTok. It was called Musical.ly back in the day. You keep fucking obsessed with that shit? What's wrong with ya? Here you go. Now here's the 1 man, 1 jar that has been imported into an actual playable game right here. So right here we have everything that is to be offered from this specific group. Before we went over Monday Morning Live Leaking, we went over Monday Morning Live Leaking Fan Edition. Here's LiveForInternetNight.com's entire catalog right here. This 2-bit girl, whatever, Christine, I think that's the woman who took herself out on Live on News. I think that's who this is. So essentially you got a mod for that. I can't get away. Bud Dwyer. I can't fucking understand this Bud Dwyer shit. Again, always, no matter where I go, he's here. Schwabi, which I did see this one. We did see this one. Okay, there's real audio sponsored by Adidas on here. A real audio remixed into this one. So this guy looks incredibly familiar. I'm not sure who the fuck that's supposed to be. Thomas Cinemagore, as we saw before. Hey, look, I just fucking guys. I'm a rapper, guys. I'm a rapper. Yo, I'm in Fortnite with Eminem. Fuck. Now, oh my God. Oh, essentially that's where it ends. So essentially that is everything that has to be offered out of these three groups. Monday morning live leaking, this live Lincoln's fan edition, and then you also have this live for internet.com. And one of them is clearly worse than the other two. Okay, one of them takes the fucking cake, and it is so bad. I gotta make my own short video just to cover it, so I'm 100% serious about the topic, because it's incredibly bad. It is incredibly fucking bad. And a lot of people are already aware what I'm going to be talking about, because what happened was in editing, I noticed it on my sidebar. I ignored it. I was hoping that no one else would kind of see it on the sidebar in the recommended videos by YouTube. And then it turns out about half you motherfuckers who saw it were like, hey, Cold Raven, did you notice that? Well, did you notice that? I know you noticed it. Yeah, come on, buddy. Pokey, pokey, pokey. You noticed it. Yeah, I noticed it. I fucking noticed it. Thank you. Thank you. Now I got to cover it. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that for the next video. But as usual, that's the end of the video. Like, favorite, share. Most importantly, definitely comment and subscribe. Go ahead, check out my Patreon, because you'll get early access videos, exclusive videos. You'll get polls. You'll get the whole entire fucking 9 yards, and an exclusive Discord 18 plus only. All that great shit. Check that out. It's a great way to support me, and you get your name at the end of the videos. And if you support me on Patreon, it helps me doing videos like this and those long ass mixtapes. I appreciate it so much. Thank you to everybody watching my videos, supporting my videos, sharing my content, all that. Comment down below what the fuck else crazy shit's inside this community, and I'll try to cram it into the next video to make some final bow to wrap this all up. But with all that shit being said, I'm your boy Cold Raven. If your guy, go jerk your dick, and if your chick, go flick your bean. Peace.